I started a cookbook club at the beginning of this year and it has been so much fun. So I was going to kind of show you some things that I made for my most recent cookbook club. This actually was about a month ago. So this was before I had started GAPS, in case you're following that journey here on my channel. But this theme for the cookbook club was citrus. So each member of the club always gets to choose whether we're doing an actual cookbook or if we're just going to do a theme. So my friend Ginny had picked the theme for this month. We actually do our cookbook club every like 6 to 8 weeks. We didn't get a chance to do a bunch of them in the summer just because everyone's schedules were busy, but now we're back on like a 6 to 8 week routine. You can do a cookbook club multiple different ways. You can have people come over to your house and cook with you. The way that I do it is I actually have friends that live a couple hours away, like book club friends that I met online, and then I do have some local friends as well. So my friends that live far away, they usually bring the ingredients and they'll actually cook at my house, so that way they don't have to worry about like traveling and keeping something hot. And then my local friends will just show up at the 6 o'clock hour that we start, and they already have all of their meals made or drinks or whatever it would be. Usually everyone picks like 1 to 2 recipes to make. When we pick a theme like citrus, everyone just gets the recipes wherever they would want. So a lot of people use Pinterest. For my items that you see me making right now, I'm actually making a citrus shrimp, and it's going to have a remoulade. And then before that, I was actually working on roasting some beets because I'm making a ricotta roasted beet, like citrus pistachio salad thing. Something I really love about the cookbook club is that you can really try out so many different recipes without having to have cooked them all yourself or make like really big portions and then be stuck with something maybe you didn't like as much. And a lot of my friends have actually said that coming to cookbook club, they have had a chance to try things they never would have tried before. So multiple people have said before that that was the first time that they had beets, which is just really cool to think about. Starting a cookbook club, you definitely don't even have to like do anything fancy. I do print off like little cardstock sheets, which I'll show you in a little bit, that just have like basic questions like, what was something you really liked, or was the recipe easy to follow, things like that, because I actually have a bullet journal where I am like keeping the memories of this. But really, I just set out plates and forks, and then I set the table just with the little cardstock sheet and like a cloth napkin. And that's as fancy as it gets. So like you don't have to have this like elaborate table set. As long as you have a couple friends that want to do cookbook club with you, it will work out really well. And I actually think that like having between, I would say 3 and 6 people seems to be such a good spot. I think I had the most of my friends come this time, and it just worked so well. The conversation was so good. Everybody's meals were so good. We had just the right amount of food along with a little bit of leftovers for some people to take. So usually I do provide leftover containers like Tupperware, so that way it's really easy for people to take a couple leftovers with them, and then there's really nothing to clean up. Actually, my husband does a lot of the cleanup. Thank you to Alvin for always washing the dishes or putting them in the dishwasher while me and the girls are still chatting. But a lot of people will say, like, you could ask everyone to help clean up, but thankfully, since I have Alvin, he does all the cleanup for me. So let me show you what everyone brought for Cookbook Club this time. So this is my beet salad that I put together with the ricotta, and then it had oranges. And then we have some shrimp that I made. I'm actually going to show you some pictures of everything so that way I can officially tell you what everyone brought. But I just set it up along my counter. You can see all my ferments from when I'm about to start GAPS. But I just set it all on my counter, and then we all just go through like buffet style. And yeah, like look at this. It just like looks so pretty with everyone at the table. Okay, so I made a citrus beet ricotta salad. It had oranges and pistachios and some herbs. Then I made a citrus shrimp with a homemade remoulade, which was like mayo and herbs and some lemon juice. Then we have a citrus orzo and white bean salad. This was really good because it was super lemony. Yes, this fan favorite. A lot of people liked this one. Then my friend made some citrus potatoes with feta and dill. These were also extremely good. Then we have a Peruvian chicken. So this is like a coconut lime sauce that went on it. Even Alice ate an entire chicken thigh. She loved this stuff. Then we have a blackberry lime pie. My friend actually picked the blackberries from her yard and hand squeezed them herself to get the blackberry juice. And we have a lemon meringue pie as well. These both have graham cracker crusts, and these were the best pies I've ever tasted in my life. Like, everybody raved about them. Everyone took extra slices home. They were so citrusy and sour and so good. Then we have an arugula, salmon, and grapefruit salad with avocado. And then one of my friends made homemade sour mix and did a blackberry gin and sour. And I really like gin from this, I guess, because it was really good. And then here's my plate with almost everything on it except for the dessert. So, so good. So here are the little like cardstock papers that I make. I just created the template myself, and then I just change a little bit of the wording for each time, but I give everyone one so that way they can fill it out. And then I actually glue these into my bullet journal, and I print out the little pictures that I took. So here you can see like our January meetup, and then we had a March meetup, and I just really love this. It's so fun to look through, or if people like missed a meeting, they can look through the book and like see what was from the last meeting. I just absolutely love it. So hopefully you loved this video, and maybe this will give you inspiration to put together your own cookbook club.